So your sweet little velvet bow has come undone. Don't fret. We're going to show you how to put it all back together and looking as beautiful as ever. So you've got your headband, you've got your velvet length. Turn the ribbon so that the long ends are facing away from you and the shorter ends are facing towards you. And that should give you a length of just under 24 centimeters. So I mentioned that if your length is different, you will need to adjust this next part to suit. You will want to use the right hand side of the ribbon first, so slide it down your ruler and come to roughly around 6 centimeters. So it's about a quarter of that shorter length, and you're still using the shorter end. And if your length of ribbon is different, that's how you can calculate what your measurement might be. It's roughly a quarter of the shorter length. So still with your the top long bit facing away from you, make a fold at about the 6 centimeter mark. And then you might want to double check it because it will save you retying your bow later. So I'm just going to fold it, check that I've got 6 centimeters, that's looking good. So I pick it up and place my left thumb in the middle of the short bit. So that's the bit with the velvet facing forward. Then you've got this nice long bit where the velvet is underside is what you can see. So grab that long bit and you're going to wrap a loop around your thumb. Now keep your thumb here, it's very important for the next part of this process. Keeping your thumb there, all this velvet, facing forward. So your loop is folded over, you've got velvet facing forward, your underside is still showing no velvet, it's a smooth part of the ribbon. Grab your length and tuck it under your loop and in between that this loop that you have just created, so you can see it in there. Now take the long part again and fold it into another loop so that you have the velvet facing at the front as well as velvet at the back. Now we're going to go through this loop that we've got here on our thumb. The temptation is, because it's just intuitive, to fold and go through, but what you're going to find, and it's possibly going to frustrate you, is it's going to show the underside of the ribbon. So just avoid that. Trick of the trade, keep it flush facing you, and instead of folding it, turn it anti-clockwise. It will create a little bit of a twist in the back of the bow, but you won't see that. And what it's going to do as you tuck it through the loop is it keeps all the velvet facing forward. And so and then tighten it all. Then just finesse it a little bit, bring your ends out, make it how you like it, but you end up with a velvet bow where all the surface is facing you are velvet, and it's just divine. So there you go, that's how to tie a petite bow back onto its band.